Welcome back to the Chicago Bears Dynasty. This week, our Bears are on the road, taking on the undefeated Cardinals. The Bears got their first win last week versus the Seahawks and are looking to keep that winning feeling. First quarter action, David Johnson takes the handoff left, but Roquan Smith shuts it down and gets the TFL. Then Rosen goes play action and looks to go deep, but Bryce Callahan makes a great play on the ball. Cards forced to punt. Here comes Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears offense. He had a rough start to the year, throwing 5 interceptions and 2 TDs. Bears on offense, Howard takes the handoff up the middle for 5 yards. 3 plays later, Trubisky with the option right, gets a block, breaks a tackle, and is off to the races. The second-year quarterback rumbles downfield for a gain of 43 yards. Then Mitch drops back and hits Turbo Gabriel across the middle. He turns upfield and gains 10. Next play, Trubisky goes back to the air and throws a dart to Miller across the middle. He gets popped and drops the ball. The drive was stalled and Cody Parkey comes on for the field goal, but he pushes it right, no good. Cardinals take over. Johnson takes the handoff up the middle, spins, and picks up 6 yards. Then Rosen drops back and lobs it to the outside for Gresham for a gain of 8. 2 plays later, Rosen goes back to the air and hits Kirk across the middle, and he gets the first down. Later in the drive, Rosen goes back to the air, moves around the pocket, can't find anybody, and here comes Aaron Lynch, and he gets the sack. Cards forced to punt. Chicago takes over, and Trubisky comes out throwing, connected with Trey Burton, wide open, and he plows ahead for 15. 2 plays later, Mitch drops back and hits Turbo on the slant for 8 yards. Then on third down, Trubisky drops back. He hits Cohen on the check down, but he is a yard short of the first. Bears lined up to go for it on fourth down. Trubisky drops back, tries to hit Miller, but it gets knocked down. Turnover on downs. And the Cards look to capitalize. Johnson takes the draw up the middle and muscles his way to the first down. 2 plays later, Rosen sets up the screen for Edmonds. He follows his blockers and picks up 9. Then on third down, Rosen goes back to the air. He starts to move around the pocket, but here comes Khalil Mack for the sack. Cards forced to punt again. Bears take over. Trubisky goes play action, slides to his right, and throws a dart to Gabriel downfield for a 20-yard pickup. 3 plays later, Trubisky drops back and hits Cohen across the middle. He jukes and picks up 15 more. Next play, Trubisky goes back to the air, steps up, slides to his right, and throws a gorgeous touch pass to Burton on the sideline, and he gets down to the 10-yard line. Then Howard would take the handoff left, spins, and picks up 5 yards. The drive was stalled out again, and Parkey comes on to kick the field goal, giving the Bears a 3-0 lead. And the Cards look to answer. Rosen drops back and throws a gorgeous pass to Larry Fitzgerald for the 15-yard gain. A few plays later, Rosen goes back to the air and hits Coleman for the first down. Next play, Rosen drops back and he hits Johnson on the check down. He avoids one, and he is off to the races. He puts a move on Fuller, stiff arms Callahan, and he gets into the end zone. Cardinals take the 7-3 lead. What a play by the running back. Bears go 2-minute drill. Trubisky drops back and hits Burton on the check down for the first. Then Trubisky from the gun. He hits Gabriel again. He turns upfield and gets the first down. A few plays later, the Bears drive continues. Mitch hits Trey across the middle. Bears inside the red zone. Cardinals defense would come up with a stop, and Parkey is back on to kick the field goal. It's up and good, and that would send us to halftime. Arizona's up 7-6. It's been a defensive struggle for both teams, but one big play from the Cards give them the lead. Let's see if the Bears can get it going here in the second half. Bears start the second half, 3rd and long. Trubisky drops back and threads the needle to Gabriel for the first. Then Mitch goes back to the air, and he hits his favorite target on the day, Gabriel, for the nice gain, and tack on 15 more on the face mask. Next play, Cohen takes a sweep right, cuts back, and gains 6. Then on second down, Mitch drops back and hits Gabriel on the drag, and he fights ahead for the first. 3 plays later, Trubisky tries to thread the needle to Johnson, but it gets swatted down. Bears settle for 3, and they take a 9-7 lead. After a Cards 3 and out, Howard takes the handoff outside and picks up 5. Then Howard takes the handoff again, finds a nice lane on the left, drops his shoulders and picks up 10. 2 plays later, Trubisky drops back and connects with Burton wide open across the middle for 12. Later in the drive, Trubisky goes back to the air and hits Taylor Gabriel across the middle. He jukes ahead and gets the first down. Next play, Trubisky drops back, rolls to his left, sets his feet, but Robert Nkemdiche hits Mitch, and it's a fumble. Cardinals would jump on it, and they take over. And Rosen would come out throwing. He drops back and hits Holmes on the drag, and he picks up 5. Next play, David Johnson gets going. He sheds a tackle, bounces outside, jukes, and gets pulled down by his face mask. Tack on another 15. Start of the fourth, Johnson takes the handoff, cuts back, finds a lane, turns on the Jets, and gets into the end zone. Cardinals take the 14-9 lead. The Bears look to answer. Trubisky drops back and hits Burton on the drag, and he gains 9. Next play, Trubisky goes back to the air and hits Miller again, this time for the first down, but Miller would stay down, grabbing at his shoulder. 2 plays later, Mitch shows off his touch. Check out this throw to Taylor Gabriel in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Bears set up to go for 2. Mitch drops back and hits Taylor in the back of the end zone. Bears lead by 3. Next play, Rosen goes play action. Tries to go across the middle, but is picked off by Roquan Smith. Turnover number 1 for the Monsters of the Midway. And the Bears look to capitalize. Howard finds some room up the middle and picks up 9. Then Jordan Howard takes the trap up the middle again, finds some space and picks up 13. 2 plays later, Bears milking the clock. Howard goes back up the gut and stumbles ahead for the first. Then the third-year back is still running hard. He finds some room on the left, jukes, and gets another first down. 2 plays later, Mitch with the quick drop and throws a laser to Kevin White in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Chicago's up by 10. Next Cardinals possession, Rosen drops back, rolls to his right, but Khalil Mack is bringing that pressure, and he gets his second sack on the day. Then on 4th and long, Rosen drops back. He slides to his right, gets popped, throws a wobbler, and is picked off by Kyle Fuller, and he is gone. The Bears defense puts the nail in the coffin, and Chicago will go on to win in impressive fashion, 31-14. Mitch had a solid day, 24-40 for 282 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Jordan Howard led the way with 84 yards. Out wide, Taylor Gabriel caught 9 balls for 124 yards and a touchdown. Trey Burton had 7 catches for 95 yards, and Kevin White, welcome back to the field. He caught a touchdown on the day. On defense, Khalil Mack had 2 sacks. Roquan Smith had an interception, and Kyle Fuller had a pick 6. What a game for our Bears. Now the Monsters of Midway have to get ready for Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Winston comes in, has tons of weapons that will give us headaches. Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson, and O.J. Howard. Then on defense, JPP, Gerald McCoy, and Quan Alexander lead an impressive Buccaneer defense. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget, hit those links down in my description and follow your boy on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at Big C Gat Game. And we'll talk from Soldier Field. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.